let's react. Let's see what the big fuss is all about, and see what I won really. So 3, 2, 1. Let's react to Willy Willy. He's my idol. So let's go.
Friendship with August, and we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started.
See my guy? You that? That guy doesn't believe whatever she's saying. He's just going with it. It's live television. Loads of people are watching. He has an image to protect. He doesn't believe a word. Neither do you. Neither do I. Just check it him again.
Friendship with August, and we actually became really, really good friends.
Bullshit lie.
And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his.
See? You see that? You know what she meant. You know it. We don't even need a sign language diploma to know this. You know what I mean? Same way when our parents are angry at us when we're younger and they give us that look. You know? We don't need her. We don't even need that guy that was in Nelson Mandela's funeral. You know that guy that was all over this and said the demon, the devil's a liar. He was in like Bring It On / Spice Up Your Life, World Tour, Spice World. You don't need that. You know what she meant.
Mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really, really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to...
My guy hurt. My guy tried to contain it. Guy's hurt. I know that look. You know when you're at school and you ask a girl out, you know, you poke her. Hi, would you go out with me? And she's like, get lost. You know, it's just... Look at that. That's our guy, bruh. You know what? It's crazy when you first see a bloke cry. When you see a guy cry, it's just... You know women, they cry all the time. You know what I mean? They cry... I was going to say they cry with them up. But yeah, they cry, you know. But when you see... I'm terrible. But when you see an honourable chap in distraught, just... No Blue Peter badge. You cry.
Help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Get the hell out of here. The girl's making up excuses. Always, difficult time. And then she gives him that look, as in, back me up here, bruh. Nah, there's no excuses. When you get married, you swear an oath in front of God. You know, your vows. You know, you have that commitment, bruh. Don't give me that. If anything, go up to my guy and say, you know what, we're going in a different time. I'm going to go and do my thing. There's a guy I'm kind of having feelings for. Let me go and do my thing. But for you just to go out there and do whatever no excuses. If that was Will Smith doing that, woo, guy would have got slaughtered. But with her going around, fooling around with a guy half her age, get the hell out of here. Double standards in society, bruh.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me.
Done with your ass? What are you doing there, G? I mean, I'm with you all, brother. You would have been a bad man if you had said, you know what, you're going to go and do your thing, I'm going to go and do my thing, and I'll prevail. But no, you are sat there listening to her talking riddles, and you're just stomaching it all. Honestly, but you know, saving face, keeping up with appearances, you know, society for you. But what can you do?
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, dog.
What marriages, bro? Get the hell out of here, bro. Cult marriages have that, bro. About our family took him in. Where's your psychiatrist diplomas or qualifications? Huh? I don't know, man. This is the end of the world. Honest to God, that kid there. Well, the devil's a liar. All.
Accept that.
Yeah, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
You see how we done it. See, a lot of people didn't clock. I saw that bait psychiatrist and like, yeah. So if you can say Will Smith just by his facial expression, you don't need that. Everyone has street smart. The guy's saying you decided you have to go, you have to sort yourself out. Basically, you decided to go and do your thing. Instead of coming together and us talking, what the hell's going on? Are we together? Are we broken up? You decided to go over there and do your thing, aka Urban Dictionary translation. You go and live your life, not caring about myself or our family. You just acted so selfishly to go out and do your thing without consulting anyone but yourself. Independent woman, Destiny Charles, have you paid my bills? I'm a survivor, a bugaboo. Say no, 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 no. Get the hell out of here. This girl is a... devil's provider, isn't it?
And I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were.
You see that? Yeah, no. We were over. So if you see that look, that's the black ghetto-ness starting to come out. I've seen that look so many times. I've been crucified by that look so many times. I've been attacked mentally and physically by that look. That's a drive-by shooting look. You know what I mean? No warning, no memo, no heads up, no threats, just, hey. You know what I mean? R.I.P., right? They're keeping up with appearances.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Oh, what did you do, Jada? Oh. What did you do, Jada? What did you do? Definitely want no Gangnam Style, huh? No Gangnam Style. What do you do, Jada? Huh? Look at her sitting with her legs crossed, trying to be in some kind of meditation position so she can get some kind of solace, some peace out of this commotion that she brought upon her family. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll tell you what one. I was in that rough Jamaican barbers, right? Round in London, somewhere in London. I won't bait my guy's name up. You know them rough barbers, they're not even looking at you. Not even looking at the mirror. They're just talking, you're like, hey, bro, my hair, bro. And then they're talking and they don't even understand what they're saying, but they're just like, Oh, wait, yeah. Also, if they say, oh, really? Anyway, rough Jamaican barber, he was telling me a story. I kind of catched it, fragmented. I don't know how, but I just caught on. He was basically saying that he goes out, he's got a wife, he's got kids, he's got a family home, but he does his thing. He goes out and he does whatever. However, he gets this young lady pregnant, 19. This guy's a big man, 40 years old. Big Uncle Ben's rice. Big Desmond guy, man. Big man, though. So, 2 twos now. So, he gets this 19-year-old girl pregnant. And what happens? He just basically living a double life, right? Balancing it all out. NBA playoff style. And then what happens was, I think he wasn't giving enough attention to this 19-year-old bird. So what does she do? She goes and knocks on the baby mother's house. Pop, pop, pop. And she knocks and she's like, oh, can you call him out here? He hasn't seen his son in ages. Da-da-da-da. And he said, he would think he was in he was in the living room with that bait string vest. There was in the string vest. That bait stained string vest. The one there with the chest hair sticking out, saying, where's Wally? And the baby mother looked at me and says, did you see what you brought to the family? And he said he was just filled with shame. Shame. And this is what I'm saying. When you cross a line, when you get married, you get kids, and you just do certain things, like it just brings shame. You don't. It's not just about you and your husband. It's that domino effect. It's everyone else. It's the shame, Jada. The shame more. If you had just gone up to my guy and said, you know what, I'm not feeling this. We're not even talking. We're pretty much living two different lives. I met this guy. I like him. Then, oh, we're best friends. We're hanging around. You know him. He needed help, right? And then, oh, you know what? Actually, we kind of, get the hell out of here. There's no excuses. That's why before you jump into a marriage thing, you need to think about it properly. Think about it.
I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with
Tanglement? What does she mean? Is this that bait? Is this that bait Pokemon? I remember that bait Pokemon, Tangela, or whatever his name is. You mean by that guy? You got into him? You was playing Pokemon Go. You tried to catch him in your local park. All right. What do you mean, Jada? What Tango? What Pokemon? What is it? Tango? What? Twister? What Tango? What are you talking about, bruh?
August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, the only person that could give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yeah.
Get the hell out here, myself. When you decide to go actually engage in a relationship, let alone a marriage, you make an oath, you make a commitment, you make a decision that it's not going to be 100% anymore. You are going to give half and half. You need to come together and work towards that relationship. You can't live your single life. Another person can't live their single life and then expect that you are going to come together and it's going to be Hare Krishna. Get the hell out of here. So when you say, oh, I'm responsible for this and it's my decision, then that tells me you've been thinking of this all along. You don't give a damn about your husband. You don't give a damn about your family. It's just all about you, Jada. All about you. Unbelievable. So this is what I'm saying. You got my girl here running around the streets playing Lara Croft, playing a role of a psychiatrist because she's there to help people with problems. And then she's saying, oh, we're really good friends. That's the big red flag, guys. When you hear we're really good friends, just leave. Just stop backpacking. Stop growing dreads and go backpacking somewhere, You might as well just go and take your hat off, put it on the street, and start dancing, boy. Because it's a red flag. It's dead. It's gone. Finished. Obsolete. Boom. Oh, we're really good friends. Just leave. Just don't even argue. Just leave. Hey, babe, so what's going on with this guy? How come oh, no, we're really good friends. Just leave. Because the girl clearly doesn't respect, even if she ain't doing anything, she clearly doesn't respect you as a man for her to be behaving that way. Because she knows there's a line you don't cross. Tables turn, you try and say, oh, we're really good friends with another girl. You see that look she gives you. Oh, all right, yeah. Oh, really? Is it? Yeah, sure. Just leave. You heard it from me, fellas. Leave. Told you. Stop tap dancing on the street. Take your hat off. Hey, leave.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as...
I don't even want to be stopping it, but she's just waffling on. No, he said that Will Smith sat... I actually believe it. I actually believe that he was seeing her. Will Smith found out. And he's like, you know what? Do your thing. If you're happy, do your thing. Do your thing. But then obviously later on you have to understand you got kids. You got responsibilities, you got the stardom, the image to protect. And you just get to a certain age when you're like, where am I gonna go now? So just saving face really.
Mission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
Sorry, my grand can go.
Because this is your red table, you like brought yourself to the red table.
Subscribers like the
you
video.
Clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
What happened?
And then
You see that? You see that? I love my guy. He said, okay, so we decided we're going to take a little bit of space. We didn't decide that we're going to go and do our things, go and do our lives. No, we're just going to take a bit of space. But then she goes and, you know, does her thing and knocks boots and does roly-polies, black flips and banana splits. Bruh.
I got into an entanglement with...
Entanglement? Is this the
Oh,
Pokemon?
yes, that's what I said.
Stop talking about the Pokemon. Stop talking about the Pokemon.
Relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship.
That bait relationship. I told you sign language. Relationship with that young guy. Entanglement. Pokemon Go, bruh.
Absolutely. I was in a lot of
You
pain.
might as well have Mewtwo in the back, bruh.
And I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything.
Healing in a different manner. He took a back seat, working on his life and his career, and you started playing Pokemon Go.
That we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It
You know, that hurts. It's like, pew, pew, pew. It hurts, and basically he wasn't making her feel good. And the worst thing as a person when you failed someone you care about. I'm not going to say about relationships, but family members that I've experienced with. When you failed a family member, you weren't there for them. And they tell you, it hurts, man. It's like your kids are saying, Dad, I'm hungry. And you can't provide for your kid. You know, bank account says no. Bank account is not talking to you, hates you. You can't facilitate a meal for your child. Kills you. And look at him. He's putting up a brave face, I'll give him that. But you know, he's dying inside, bruh.
It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
Help heal somebody.
I think that has a lot
Gangnam
to
Style.
do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's some
Oh, guys, the guy is pissed because she said, "Look, I'm drawn to people who need fixing." Like people, that's plural, right? I think it was been others, not just that big young crazy guy with the sensual the black version. There's more here. There's more baby oils out there. You know her preference: young, hungry guys. Bit weird, you know, bit out there, you know, sassy Cisco guys, you know, baby oil, you know, Pretty Ricky, B2K, you know, them kind of guys, slippery guys, guys wearing that shiny Usher shirt, you know what I mean, slippery guys, and he knows that, and he has, now that she's done it before, he has doubt, he's thinking, who's the others? You know? Just clock on.
just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something
There's more.
about
He's thinking.
that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with Og really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
A lot of people are missing that. They're never, it's like he's like this boogeyman. They're scared to mention his name because when you can tell Will Smith is just infuriated with this bloke. Hence why she's calling him like, oh yeah, he's just, they don't want to address him. They don't want to give him that publicity and whatnot, whatever reason you have. But I'm telling you right now, this guy single-handedly has just destroyed their whole connection / relationship / bond / marriage. Hence so much that they don't even want to speak the man into existence. So, you know when like your girl has an ex or whatever, or your man has an ex, and every time you hear that name, it's just you know what I mean? Like you're getting pinched, like Og. Can't even say my guy's full name. That's power, bro. Mad thing.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. And that husband,
She's laughing, but he's dead serious. I've done this. He's being sarcastic, but it's true. He's hurting, and he's like, "Look, I feel like I'm just here, like supporting you or whatever, but like you killed me, bruh. Like you let me down. You look at me. Look what you did." And she's like, she's so embarrassed, and she's trying to laugh it off because she's dead embarrassed. She knows everyone's gonna tarnish her image and her and attack her, especially on social media. But he's just looking away. He's just like honestly, what am I doing here? Like, I just feel like you're treating me like rubbish, and like it's just real. Like you hear the guy's pain, and the bird's just laughing it off. She's not laughing. She's embarrassed a lot. But you look at Will. He doesn't look at her. He looks away. Like, what am I doing here? Like, if my boys in Philly were to view me now, what's Jazzy Jeff thinking? You know? Weird position to be in.
now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgression. Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well,
He's not saying that. He's just making fun that image of him might is like, oh, I feel like I'm the guy in a press conference, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand by you. He's not being serious. He's not saying he's gonna stand by her. I think he's letting her know, like, it is what it is. Like, there's gonna be certain things, there's gonna be certain changes out here, you know, and she knows it. Hence why she's looking away, you know, and she's trying to make excuses, you know, like in her Aladdin pose. I have no idea. Lost for words.
you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. You know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me.
Sometimes silence speaks volumes. Just look at Will Smith. Just look at Big Willie.
Purity, and I was really able
Just look at
to
him.
do some really deep healing. You know, and as I came
Deep healing. What are you talking about? You ruined our marriage. You had an affair. And you're talking about, actually, there were good positives that came out of this. I was able to do deep healing. Again, you flip it upside down. If Will Smith was to do this or something similar, woo, be like a lynching. Let alone that he's black, but a man cheating. Woo! I told you, sniper. Choo choo. Guy would have got crucified with no face mask. You know his peak.
Through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me,
Right.
which was totally understandable.
Right.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird.
Damn, she's like, look, I haven't, look, Will, I haven't talked to him since, like, relax. He didn't return my call, like, there's nothing. I think this is the end. I honestly don't think this is the end of this story. There's some skeletons that are gonna start singing in the rain and coming out. Honestly, it's not the end yet. Stay tuned.
All this stuff is coming out now, since this was...
Yeah, because for me, this was years ago, right?
Years ago.
So the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird. Just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
What's the y'all's popping along? Let's what they got feel about this one.
Hungry black bastard. She decided to play Pokemon Go. She called that Pokemon Tangela, whatever his name is. Tango, you know what I'm talking about. Tangela, whatever. So, you know, that's what she's saying. Not entanglement, it's a Tangela, whatever. She called that Pokemon. She was playing Stars in Your Eyes by herself. She was going through a door as a married woman, you know, with a reputation to keep. And then she was coming out with another image, you know, a girl playing Limbo Like Me, / High School Musical. She thought she was like 20 years younger, but she's actually part of the cast of Loose Women. The Walking Dead, some people might say. You know, Harry Potter, in terms of the spell she cast on this sick man. Again, spiritual healer. She might as well should be in the bushes, in the woods somewhere, you know, with all them rocks and that, slamming them together. Spiritual healer. Who was she trying to heal, bruh? Who was she trying to heal? You know, young bloke, needed help, not a psychiatrist, no diplomas, no certificates, and you want to heal her, and you gotta sacrifice your whole marriage. You know what I say? Travel. You don't have to worry about catching no Pokemon. You don't have to worry about encountering no spiritual witchcraft healers. Or people that do tell cards. None of that. No tragedies. You just go out there and you live your life. You don't have to worry about stuff like this. You leave stuff like this back in your home country and you go out and you're a new person. No one knows who the hell you are. No one knows nothing about you. And it's your opportunity to start fresh, yo. So swing like a butterfly. Be like Nelly Furtado. You know, I'm like a bird, you want to fly away. I dare you one thing to do today. Get on the internet and book a holiday. Travel shortcuts. Don't believe the hype. Peace. Please.